So objective number 1 says know what a substance is and be able to distinguish between the two kinds of substances. So first of all, what's the definition for a substance? It elements one kind. Yeah, so they stay the same. So a substance is matter with uniform and unchanging composition. So it always looks and behaves the same. Okay, so it's stuff that doesn't change. Like water, water's always H2O. Water pretty much tastes the same wherever you get it from. I mean, it varies a little bit depending upon what's dissolved in it, but water's pretty much water. So a substance, since it has a uniform and unchanging composition, it can be represented with a symbol or formula. Salt water, we don't have a formula for salt water because you can have just a little bit of salt in water or you can have a lot of salt in water. Plus, if you just heat it up, the water goes away and the salt stays there. So that's what we call just a mixture. But substances matter with uniform and unchanging composition, so it always looks and behaves the same. So we can represent it with a symbol or formula. It's only going to change if something chemical happens to it. So it's only going to change when a chemical change occurs. So anybody know the other kind of substance? One is an element. Yeah, compound. If you combine elements, then you get compounds. Yes, it is. Yeah. Any substance is considered pure. So pure and substance, it's kind of redundant to say pure substance. So elements aren't any more pure than compounds are. It's just that elements only have one kind of atom in there. So it's identical throughout the whole sample. And then compounds contain more than one kind of atom. But they're chemically bonded or connected. Chemically connected, the fancy word for that is bonded. Okay, so elements and compounds are both considered substances or pure substances because they're the same throughout. And again, the only way you change them is with a chemical change. And actually, elements, you can't make that any simpler. If you only have one kind of atom, the only change you can make to an element is to combine it with something, change it into a compound. A compound, you can change it into a different compound, or you can break it back down into elements. So that's what we'll be spending the year studying is elements and compounds.